Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I'm Lost Vortex with Lost Anthrax. We're giving you the updated news on what Lag thinks of Battlefront. So, starting out, we're going to play in survival. We have some clips of us playing in the multiplayer, but it wasn't really what I expected it to be, even though it's still a demo. I was more a little frustrated with the fact that it's one map. It could have been at least two, but you know, however they want to go with it. Any thoughts from you, bro?
Well, my biggest thoughts on it are that they definitely should have put more in the beta for us to do stuff with.
Right, like some form of character customization, just to give us a little hint on what it's like, but they didn't, so that's fine.
Yeah, like you can't even change anything on your appearance yet. Like they should have at least let us see a helmet or something that you could change.
Just anything you can do, yeah, that'd be great.
Because, I mean, they only give you, what, 4 or 5 weapons, one map each. I mean, they don't give us a lot to work with.
They kind of dropped it on that. At least give us something else, even a mission from the story. I don't care, something. But graphics-wise, though, what the hell, man? This is a fucking sick game, though,
For
isn't it?
Star Wars?
Oh,
man, from the stuff that we've seen in the past. I mean, I know it's been a long time, but I'm definitely glad.
They've got
the graphics definitely meet the expectations here.
Dude, yeah, they do, man. Straight up. Don't die. But, yeah, like the graphics, the controls, the aiming, the fact that you can go into third person.
The fact that you can go third person,
yeah.
If you click it, you could switch sides, all that.
Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. I mean, they just put it together pretty well on this, and the guns look realistic to nowadays and to the Star Wars game. Like, this gun looks like an AK.
Something else
really does.
This game might need, though. This game would definitely need secondary weapons.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I can see that too. I think that.
I mean, I know that you can use like cards, or like there's that cycler rifle that you use right now. It's like a little sniper, but you get one shot.
Yeah, and then you're fucked. But like, I think with the story mode though, the fact that they have the partner system on this right here, doesn't that kind of make you think there will be a co-op campaign to where you and a buddy can just work together through the whole story? Wouldn't that be just awesome?
Yes, that's what I'm really hoping for. I mean, the story's always been the best part of every game, of course, but
especially Battlefront.
But whenever you have co-op games, and it makes it so much more unique. Not a lot of games do it, and especially on Battlefront, I'm looking forward to see if that's a thing.
Well, if we can go back to Battlefront 2, I mean, you got to remember that when we had like the galactic conquests and whatnot, where you could, you know, control your foot soldiers, or you could be the Jedi if you wanted to, and you know, just take them down like that. But I hope this story mode's not from a Jedi only person, because I like guns. Like I really enjoy shooters, so I'm worried it's gonna be like, okay, you're Luke Skywalker in the story or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping that they do use the gun aspect in the story. I mean, most of them have had both, but
yeah,
there has been some Star Wars games where they've taken away and you've just been a Jedi, and
right.
I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, I like the guns that they're producing at the moment.
Oh yeah, dude, if these are the guns you use in the story, I'm going to be pretty excited. Personally, what are you looking forward to most? I mean, the DLC for this game is probably going to be intense after the movie comes out in December. Oh, it's going to be intense.
Yeah. When this game comes out, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see how more of the maps look. Like you said, there's only one map for each game type right now. So there's not much to really see, but the maps that you do see look really, really on point, really realistic. The guns that you see even look realistic for our time. They don't look too out there.
Right. I think it's going to be a beautiful game, personally. It looks good, too. I mean, it goes back to the Siege beta we just got done with. Like, that game was fun too, and this game's fun. So it's like they're all coming out with good games coming out. So it's gonna be a very long, winter for me. Lots of games I have to play.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of games, a lot of stuff to do. A lot of storylines. You also got Fallout coming out here soon.
Oh, dude, Fallout. I'm playing that for sure. I wish they would have had a beta for that, but I can see why they didn't. It's one of those games.
I mean, what's Fallout really going to show? Like, you already know it's going to be worth it.
Right, it's Fallout. It's a brand. But this game, the reason why I like it the most is because I've been a diehard, like, Lego Star Wars fan my whole life. And I like to see games like
I used to play the old
where,
Battlefronts and played all the Lego Star Wars and all that, so, I mean, it was definitely worth it to see how this one would be.
Right, and so far it's met my expectations completely. I just wish they would have thought the demo out a little bit more, but once again...
Yeah, I just wish that for a beta it should have been a little bit bigger.
Right, doesn't this game come out in November also, I believe?
Yeah, but I mean, especially with the beta being a bigger download size than Siege's
I literally thought, I thought it was going to be a lot more.
Yeah, like, I'm just imagining how big the game download is going to be when this comes out. It might be a little spacious.
Alright, that's no joke, but, I mean, it's Star Wars, man.
You get 3 maps, 3 game types, and it's going to be
Oh, you only get 3 maps, huh?
Oh, yeah, look at that guy go spinning. Woohoo! For right now. But when the game comes out, there's going to be a lot more, but...
Right. I was confused for a second. I was like...
So, I mean, when all these maps come out, it's going to be pretty crazy.
Right.
Size.
And I mean, even for 2 of us versus a whole army of people in each wave, technically this is a huge map. Like, for 2 people, it's kind of insane. But
yeah, definitely for 2 people.
Sorry, guys.
Definitely has you on your feet with trying to find the people.
Which is what
trying
you
to get
want.
around the map. There's a lot of upper and lower places that you got to watch out for. A lot of ledges that you don't want people shooting you from.
Which, the funny thing about that is it brings me back to the game Advanced Warfare. They did the whole different plane levels of attack and whatnot, and they fucked it up with their jetpacks. It was just too crazy. But, like,
it was just too constant.
It was too constant of a change.
Level.
Like, you'd be jumping, they'd be jumping. Basically, no matter where you went, somebody was above you or below you putting a bullet in your face. And I hate that. And this game seems to be more balanced, I should say. Like, they really took their time building these maps, it seems like. So...
Yeah, and you still get an upper and lower plane, but you got to work to get to your upper area.
Yeah, it's
not like,
just,
I'm just going to double tap A and freaking
yeah, they don't just
20
give
feet
it
in
to
there.
you, right? But, hold on, I'm going to get this guy with a punch. Okay, not that guy. Whoa, what? But anyways, I do
they take a couple swings.
I do like that there's a melee in this, though. I was thinking about that earlier. The fact that you can melee people makes
Alright, let me
me
melee
excited.
this last guy. Smacked up. Woo! Yeah! Star Wars for the win.
Right, it's a good game. So, our thoughts for this game, honestly, get it or don't get it, on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, for other people.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think this game has met the expectations of a Star Wars fan like yourself?
Well, I mean,
so far,
if the beta would have showed us more.
Like coming into this,
so far, I'd have to say probably compared to like the older Battlefronts, what they've given us, I'd give it around like an 8 or 9, maybe like 7.5 or 8 actually.
Right. Coming into this, if you have never played a Star Wars game in your life, would you have bought this game after the beta?
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you've never, if you've never heard of Star Wars and you came into this beta and it was literally 2 game types and 1 map each, really? You think you would have bought it on the spot? No, I wouldn't have bought it at all.
No, not if I didn't know anything about Star Wars.
Right, so what I'm saying is the newer generations that are coming up and they're not into Star Wars as much, DICE, I really think you need to make it more appealing. Like, give us more, a little bit more. Let's say there's 12 maps, give us 3. Give us the same maps on each one, though.
In each game mode, even if it's the same 3 maps that we have here, at
but
least
all in
play
one
all
game
3 of
mode.
those maps
That way,
in each game mode.
Yeah, that way it actually moves them the fuck around. You know, I just think that...
So that way you're not playing Hoth for 3 hours straight, trying
right.
to get to level 5.
Not gonna lie, I love Hoth, but shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have been the type that does this. I played one game on this, and then I leave. This is our first game playing tonight on this game. Our first actual bout in the game, and we're already done after one game, just because we know if we play any of the survivals again, it's going to have to be this map in the exact same spot, the exact same way. If we get on multiplayer, we're going to be able to play one game of each game type, and then we're going to be bored for the night, because there's no change. Which, it is a beta, and it does come out next month, so I guess I can't bitch, but...
Well, I mean, at least, even though Siege only gave you 2 game modes, you had the choice between, or I mean, you didn't have the choice, but there was 3 maps on there, and each of them had a day and a night cycle.
Right, and I think the newer generations never played Rainbow Six, and the newer generations never played Star Wars. A lot more people would buy the Rainbow Six before they would buy Star Wars because they had a better feel for the game.
Just because it showed you more.
They had a better feel for it.
It gave you a lot more weapons. It showed you what you were working with.
Battlefront seems like the beta for Battlefield right now
seems like they're trying to be a little too anonymous.
Yeah, it sounds like they're literally like, okay, only Star Wars fans are going to want this game. And no offense, but that's true. Only people who know what Star Wars is about
unless after the game comes out and it's amazing and everybody shows their friends and their friends are like, oh gosh, this is awesome.
That's what they're counting on, but to only count on that is very sketchy because most of the people who were into all the other Battlefront games are old now, like me. I mean, come on, dude. Back when I was a kid, Battlefront and stuff was huge.
Yeah, I was young when I played
all the way through high school, man. It was not cool anymore, man. Oh, the Xbox 360 was cool, and the original Xbox and stuff. I played all my Battlefronts on a PlayStation 2. That was way back in the day. So basically, they're relying on the fan base that's not even there anymore.
I'm just hoping that when this game does come out, it does get somewhere. That's the only thing I am worried about, is that we're going to end up spending our money getting this game, and the online's just not going to be expanded enough. There's not going to be enough people playing on each game mode type to where you can play different things.
Yeah. I
feel like it's going to end up being like every Call of Duty where everybody sticks to one game type and nobody gets to play anything.
That and kind of like the freaking Battlefield Hardline, was that a DICE? I can't remember if that was DICE.
Yeah, that was DICE, yeah.
Yeah, Hardline. You guys fucked up on that one. So, like, my problem with that is... well, think about it. When we find games, how many hardcore search and rescue lobbies are there? Usually, like, 1 or 2, and none of them are DICE lobbies. So what I'm saying is, they really just dropped it. Nobody wanted to play the game because it was broken all the time. It was a fun concept.
Even right now, even at this moment, right now, every time they come out with a new DLC, you have to constantly change your classes. And I understand you guys are coming out with a new game at the same time, but you shouldn't be pushing yourself to do all these crazy things at once if you can't hold.
If you can't hold your other games right, don't release new ones, because then you're gonna keep piling up until someone just hates you. Because no offense,
especially
DICE,
when they're trying to still upgrade Battlefield 4.
Right. Oh, yeah, no shit. Right when I heard that they were making Battlefront, DICE was, I lost hope a little bit. But I played it, their beta. I'm still going to get it, but am I going to get pumped for it? No, because I'm a little scared that they're going to fuck it up. But anyways, guys,
I mean, what they have to us so far, it's not as glitchy and stuff as you would expect from a beta. But, so I do give them props on that. I am hoping that the maps are all diverse. I'm hoping they're going to have at least one map that's up in space from freaking spaceship to spaceship. And you just got to fuck shit up. But, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Right. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. That was the input of the leader and the co-leader of the Lost Ark Guerrilla Gaming. We like to hear feedback, so leave us comments, like it, subscribe to us, do what you got to do, just be cool about it. Don't really like the cyber bullies, so if you're going to talk shit on a little comment, just know we don't give a shit. Anyways, so thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.